Does your backswing look like this? You see how high my hands are and how steep they are? From this position, the only thing you've got left is to come over the top and out to in, or you could shallow it out, get back here, get stuck too much, push shots out to the right, or of course, flip your hands and hook them out to the left. The reason why your hands are so high is because you're lacking hand depth. And when we get our hands in the proper position to get enough depth, we can come from the inside without having to do a lot of rerouting. Hi, welcome to Feel versus Real. This is an edition that I'm going to help you with understanding how important it is to get hand path, how to get it, and why you need it in your golf swing. Okay, so the first thing is when we talk about hand path, what we're really talking about is swing plane. If I set up here at address and I get into a good position at address with good posture, the butt end of the club should be pointing at my waist. And if that's pointing at my waist, then draw a line up, an imaginary line that goes right behind me. And if I am on plane, you'll see how my hands are over here, farther back behind me. You see in the golf swing, there's a forward, that's the target. Back is over here. There's an up, there's a down, there's an out, that's where my ball is, and then there's an in. And so when we talk about hand depth, we're talking about how much in the hands are at the top of the golf swing. So how do we get that hand depth up at the top? Well, the thing that's lacking when we don't get our hands back there is we're not getting enough turn, and we're not pivoting and allowing the shoulders to turn. So how we're going to work on the shoulder turn is we're going to do it level to the ground where I'm upright, 90 degrees, turn the shoulders parallel to the ground, get into your golf setup stance, okay? And then from here, when you practice level, then you can tilt into your golf posture and feel level. The problem with sometimes practicing your shoulder turns here is that you can get too steep or you can get too flat, and that would then take your swing plane and take away some of that hand path, maybe too much or not enough. So we want to practice it level, and then we can work on getting into golf posture. The second thing that's going to help us get our hand depth is our right arm needs to learn to fold as it gets up to the top. You see, in the swing plane, there are three directions that the club is going. It's going backwards, it's going upwards, and it's going inwards. And the right arm at the right elbow is one of the few joints that can allow that arm to fold, and then adding the turning of your shoulders, we can get all the depth that we need, okay? So folding the right arm and making sure, like a waiter's tray, but not getting too much. Don't ever go past 90, okay? Less than 90, folding the arm, and then adding that with the shoulder turn will get us into a perfect position to get us our hand depth. When we get shallow or hand depth up at the top, it's much easier to come back from the inside, and we don't have to do a lot of rerouting in order to square the club face up. So hand depth is the secret that will give us consistency as well as more distance. Just think about all that time you're wasting up here having to reroute and bring it back down. When you can get it right on plane, get the perfect hand depth, and come right on down into impact without having to do a lot of readjusting. If you'd like more information, check out my website at joeparkgolf.com, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so that I can make more videos for you